Hello, hello, dear friends. Last time we have seen uh, how the mean, median, and mode works, and how the null hypothesis and test hypothesis that we have seen. Now, statistical hypothesis. It is a tentative conclusion that specifies the properties of a distribution of a random variable, and these properties generally refer to parameters of the population and the hypothetical values with which the values of statistic derived from a sample are compared in order to find the difference between statistics and corresponding parameter. In other words, statistical hypothesis is some assumption or statement which may or may not be true about a population or about the probability distribution characterizing the given population, which we want to test on the basis of the evidences from a random sample. Is nothing but the statistical hypothesis. And test hypothesis. Hypothesis testing can be regarded as an example of a decision process in which data are assembled in a particular way to produce a quantity that leads to a choice between two decisions. Each decision then leads to an action because data arise from sampling process and there is some risk that an incorrect decision will be made with some loss attached to the resulting incorrect action. And in this context, hypothesis testing is an example of a more general study known as decision theory. Many situations in life require a choice between two decisions, whether or not the choice is actually made on the basis of data from a sample. The decisions to purchase or not to purchase a particular piece of laboratory equipment or to market or not to market a particular medicine. The testing hypothesis is a procedure that helps us to ascertain the likelihood or hypothesized population parameter being correct by making use of the sample statistics. In other words, it is a process of testing of significance which concerns with the testing of some hypothesis regarding a parameter of the population on the basis of statistic from the sample. In testing of hypothesis, a statistic is computed from a sample drawn from the parent population, and on the basis of these statistics it is observed whether the sample so drawn has come from the population with certain specified characteristics. The value of sample statistics may differ from the corresponding population parameter due to sampling fluctuations, and the test of hypothesis discloses the fact whether the difference between sample statistics and the corresponding hypothetical population parameters significant or not significant or not significant, and thus the test of hypothesis is also known as the test of significance. Means test of hypothesis checks the significance of your results what you have statistically calculated, and therefore it is called as test of significance. So procedure of testing the hypothesis. 1. Setting up of the hypothesis. There are two types of hypothesis, null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. So null hypothesis, the statistical hypothesis that is set up for testing a hypothesis known as a null hypothesis, and the null hypothesis is set up for testing a statistical hypothesis only to decide whether to accept or reject the null hypothesis. So it asserts that there is no difference between the sample statistics and population parameter, and whatever difference is there attributable to sampling errors. Null hypothesis is usually denoted by H0 or H0. So setting up null hypothesis, in order to test the significance of the difference between a sample statistic and the population parameter, or between the two different sample statistics, we set up the null hypothesis H0 that the difference is not significant. There may be some difference, but that is solely due to sampling fluctuations. Second, to test any statement, to test any statement about the population, we hypothesize that it is true. For example, if we want to find the population mean has a specified value mu 0, then the hypothesis H0 is set as follows. H0 is equal to mu is equal to mu 0. This is the null hypothesis. Professor R. A. Fisher remarked null hypothesis is the hypothesis which is to be tested for possible rejection under the assumption it is true. An alternative hypothesis, the negation of null hypothesis is called as alternative hypothesis. In other words, any hypothesis which is not a null hypothesis is called alternative hypothesis. म्हणजे जे null hypothesis नाही आहे ते alternative hypothesis. It is always denoted by H1 or H alpha. It is set in such a way that the rejection of null hypothesis implies the acceptance of alternative hypothesis. For example, if we want to find the null hypothesis that the average height of the student of the college is 165 centimeter, that is mu 0 is equal to 165 centimeter, then the null hypothesis is H0 is equal to mu is equal to 165 म्हणजे mu 0. And the alternative hypothesis could be H1 is equal to mu 0 असू शकतो. म्हणजे म्यू जो आहे किंवा हा म्यू 0 पेक्षा लहान आहे, किंवा म्यू 0 आहे हा म्यू पेक्षा लहान आहे, असं काहीतरी अल्टरनेटिव्ह टू टेलर टेस्ट म्हणतात त्याला. एक तर लहान असेल एक तर मोठा असेल. दुसरं मध्ये H1 मध्ये म्यू हा म्यू 0 पेक्षा मोठा असेल. H1 मध्ये म्यू हा म्यू 0 पेक्षा लहान असेल. अल्टरनेट इथं वन टेल्ड टेस्ट आहेत, इथं टू टेल्ड टेस्ट आहे. दोघं पॉसिबिलिटीज आहेत, म्हणजे आयदर स्मॉल और मोर, आयदर स्मॉल और लार्जर व्हॅल्यू. सेकंड, computation of test statistic. After setting up the null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis, we compute the test statistics, and the test statistic is a statistic based on appropriate probability distribution. It is used to test whether the null hypothesis setup should be accepted or rejected, and it is the main yardstick which help us to decide whether to accept or reject the null hypothesis. Different probability distribution values are used in appropriate cases while testing the null hypothesis, and the following are the most commonly used test statistic. Is the Z distribution. We use Z distribution under the normal curve for large sample if the sample size n is larger than 30, 30 पेक्षा जास्त असतील तर. The Z statistics is defined as Z is equal to T minus E in the bracket small t upon standard error SE in the bracket T. So either equivalent or tends to infinity. So numbers 0, 1, etc. as n tends to infinity. N might be to the infinity. So is a standard normal variable with mean 0 and variance 1. Mean 0 and variance 1. Also SE, standard error of the statistic T. बरोबर, इथे दिले बघा. SE काय आहे तर स्टँडर्ड एरर ऑफ द स्टॅटिस्टिक T. आता नेक्स्ट इज अ T test. T test is for small sample, that is if the sample size is n is smaller than 30 or equivalent to 30. The student's T test is defined as T is equal to x bar upon mu upon standard error into bracket x bar. म्हणजेच काय, difference of sample and population mean upon S standard error of mean with n tends to 1 or n minus 1 degree of freedom, where n is the size of sample, and the following table shows the condition for using Z test and T test in the testing null hypothesis about the mean. The size of sample, population, standard error, sigma, delta डिनोट केलं इथे is known and population standard error is not known. इथे known आहे तर इथे not known unknown आहे. म्हणून n value is greater than 30, n value is smaller than or equivalent to 30. तर इथं Z टेस्ट येईल आणि इथं T टेस्ट येईल दोघांमध्ये. आता तिसरं टाईप ऑफ error in hypothesis testing. There is every change that a decision regarding a null hypothesis may be correct or may not be correct. And there are two types of errors. Type 1 error, it is the error of rejecting null hypothesis H0 when it is true. And when a null hypothesis is true but the difference of mean is significant and the hypothesis is rejected, then a type 1 error is made. And the probability of making a type, probability म्हणजे शक्यता, the probability of making type A, type 1 error is denoted by alpha, the level of significance. In order to control the type 1 error, the probability of type 1 error is fixed at a certain level of significance, alpha. Alpha या लेवलला एका ठिकाणी फिक्स आहे. And the probability of making a correct decision is then 1 minus alpha. So this is about the T test, Z test, test of significance, statistical hypothesis, and other things. So remaining things that we will see in our next speech.